The materials you'll need for the OLED assembly is 1 chem wipes for cleaning your glass slides, your glass FTO conductive slides. You might have 2 conductive slides, or you might have 1 FTO conductive slide and a copper electrode, depending on which group you're assigned. 9-volt battery, pipette, plastic pipette, and MEH PPV polymer mixture. This will be in the fume hood for you. Gallium indium eutectic solution, and it's past your pipette. This will also be in another location for you to use as a class. Scotch tape for making a barrier on your glass slides. 2 alligator clip electrodes. A multimeter with 2 leads for testing the conductivity of the glass. And then your washing reagents, water, isopropyl alcohol, and a wash glass. Step 1 is to wash your FTO glass slides. You'll just take a wash bottle and rinse off both sides to get any lint, dust, or debris off of your glass slide. The ethanol or isopropyl alcohol will then be applied to help with drying it. Just pretend.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's just coming out.
Then you will take a chem wipe and remove any excess ethanol or water. Do this for both glass slides. Step 2 requires you to take the multimeter and test the glass slides for resistance. You'll notice there are multiple settings on the multimeter. Go down to the ohms. Any setting here will work. 200 ohms should be the best. Right now it's reading just 1. When you touch it to the glass slides, you should see a change. This will indicate it is the conductive side of the glass slide. Since there is no resistance reading, we're going to flip over the glass slide and check for conductivity resistance. So there's a reading. This is the conductive slide. To ensure that we remember this is the conductive slide, we will use a permanent marker to make a small dot on the corner. For future reference. The next step is to take a thin strip of Scotch tape to put on one of the glass slides. This will serve as a barrier between the glass electrode that's going to be used for clipping to the crock clip and the MEH PPV layer. This will keep the MEH PPV polymer layer localized to 1/2 of the glass slide. Now that you're in the fume hood with your teacher, you're going to need the MEH PPV polymer in the amber bottle, the pipette with the marking on it at the 0.25 milliliter mark, and your FTO glass slide with the thin strip of tape to segment the slide. Holding the MEH PPV solution close to your glass slide, you're going to extract 0.25 milliliters approximately. Less is okay. You'll notice that I'm underneath the mark on the container. Quickly place the cap back on and then drop and spread your polymer. Try not to go back over the surface more than once. Dispense your remaining polymer back into the solution. So you'll notice I only used about half of my original amount. Allow this to dry by letting the solvent evaporate off in the fume hood. The materials you'll need for the preparation of the second electrode is gallium indium eutectic solution, a past your pipette, you'll see this one's already been used, and we'll be putting our hand around it to help warm up the gallium, and either an FTO glass slide or a copper electrode. We're going to use both of them in 2 separate occasions. So by warming up the pipette, this is going to aid in melting the gallium in here if there is some residual gallium from another group. You can open up the gallium indium eutectic solution and get a small quantity past your pipette and apply it to the left-hand side of your FTO. Whoa. I just put a lot on there. Dispensing the rest into your solution. I'm not going to prep that second one.
Yeah. All right.
Now you're getting ready to set up the circuit before you can illuminate your LED. You've got a few materials, your 9-volt battery, your 2 crock clips, your MEHPPV electrode, and your gallium electrode. You're going to set up the circuit first and then connect your OLED sandwich. The positive terminal of the battery should connect to the MEHPPV side. So we can connect this to the MEHPPV electrode as well. The negative terminal of the battery, should push it into the picture, will connect to the electrode crock clip that's going to be on the gallium electrode. Carefully picking up the electrodes so that you do not touch the active regions.